Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress.
I'm here with this lovely young lady who knows all about this event this evening. It's all about the Sarcoma Foundation. It's all about the lovely sweaters and diamonds and furs. That was
beautiful new dresses.
Yes, beautiful new dresses. It's a whole lot going on here, right here at the Crown Building at Helen Yarmak's Fur Showroom. Introduce yourself to the camera.
I'm Marjorie Reiss, and I am co-founder of LUVLY.com with Gina Pampina, and we are doing this for the Sarcoma Foundation of America, and we're at the Helen Yarmak studio, and we are trying to raise money for the Sarcoma Foundation. And Helen was lovely enough to let us use the studio.
She's a doll, isn't she?
Yes, and I'm wearing these lovely earrings that I might walk out with.
And this gorgeous fur.
Yes, and this fabulous fur, and they're beautiful things, and we're really trying to make some money for the Sarcoma Foundation and to get our name out. Gina and I both work, we both have other jobs. Gina works at the museum, and I'm a decorator.
But interior decorator.
And we decided to start this blog kind of thing, but we've sort of turned into a media company, and we
Well,
are
that's the way you have to do it, darling. My father actually passed away from that. That's why I'm here today.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he really died from that. So, and I know what that disease is all about, but I wanted you to tell my audience, and I think it's wonderful that you're involved in this and that you want to raise the money tell my audience, if people do buy the garments here today at this event, tell my audience part of the proceeds or how much of the proceeds will go towards the foundation.
I think it's 20% of the furs and the dresses and the sweaters are going to go to the Sarcoma Foundation.
Tell us about LUVLY.com. What is that all about?
It's we started as a blog writing about beauty and health. We felt like there was something missing. Women in our age, everything seemed very young, or it was about facelifts. There wasn't anything in between about being healthy, taking care of yourself in our age group. And our age group is 40s, 50s. We have kids that are in their 20s.
I know what you're talking about. I understand.
And we wanted to we wanted to talk about beauty, but it wasn't about always getting Botox, always doing those kind of things. It was about feeling good about ourselves. And then we found out about other stories that are just lovely stories. We write about those kind of things too. Things that are very pretty, very lovely. LUVLY.com, LUVLY.com.
And donate, contribute, and participate, right? Tell my audience, where can they go to donate, participate, contribute, and support?
Go to www.sarcoma.
Thank you so much for taking that time to talk to us right here in the Crown Building at the Helen Yarmack Showroom. All these gorgeous furs, all these beautiful clothes, all these wonderful diamonds, but it's going towards a very good cause, and that's the Sarcoma Foundation. And I thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us right here.
Thank
Welcome back. I'm right here at the Helen Yarmack Showroom, and I'm here with the general manager and the publicist of Helen Yarmack, Ms. Sandy Blye. This is such a fabulous event this evening.
It's a beautiful
It's
event.
all about Sarcoma Foundation. What a worthy cause. It's so terrific that Helen decided to, and you decided to participate in this event tonight.
Well, we did. You know, we were asked if we would partner with Sarcoma and with LUVLY. And, you know, how could you say no? It's a wonderful cause, and if there was some way that, in our way, we can help to raise funds for this very worthwhile cause, you know, we're happy to do it. And in the process, we have beautiful furs, we have beautiful jewelry, we have beautiful dresses.
There's no other fur that's more beautiful than Helen Yarmack fur.
Thank you. And you come to all of our shows, so you know. And we have a beautiful line of spring dresses. So, you know, you shop for a good cause, you get beautiful clothes, and it goes to a good cause. So, you know, it's sort of win-win for everybody. So we're very happy to be a part of it.
And this foundation, you know, I don't know if you heard, but my father passed away from sarcoma. Yeah, that's the type of cancer that he had. And the doctors told us, and he was 87 years old. I mean, he lived a long life. But I really think I think he might have had that cancer for a very, very long time, because he was in the war. He was in World War II, and he was wounded, and in the rectum, and that's where the cancer was found later on in life at 87 years old. So who's to say that had something to do with it, right?
You never know. You never know. You know, you don't know in life. You don't know what can happen from one minute to the next, and we just have to be so thankful for our health. And you know, we're all here and we're all able to participate in this event.
And
if we can do it,
we want to enjoy the beautiful furs. We want to enjoy the diamonds.
Really what life should be about.
And we want to enjoy the good life, but we have to also think about all these wonderful charities that need our help.
We have to think about people that cannot come and that cannot enjoy this and are not able to wear beautiful jewelry and furs because, you know, they're sick and they're going through such a traumatic time in their life. And through this event, if we're able to help them in some small way, that just gives us the most beautiful feeling. So, you know, on behalf of Helen Yarmak, we're just so happy to be a part of it.
I'm so glad that you did invite me to this event. I want to tell my audience, you're wearing such beautiful jewelry.
I am.
And this is
all from Helen's new collection for fall/winter 2012, a beautiful beryl ring, beautiful necklace, beautiful earrings.
I want you to show my audience. I want to get a close-up of this. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Show you, put your ring up right here, and show my audience how gorgeous that is. Tell my audience, where can we go to find out more information about Helen Yarmak furs?
Well, your audience can go to our website, which is www.helenyarmak.com. And you can see our latest collections there, from furs and jewelry and dresses. And you can also visit our Facebook page, which is Helen Yarmak International. And all of our press is there, and our celebrities are there. Jennifer Lopez is a big fan. Cognac is a big fan. So we're in good company.
Sandy, thank you always. You always are terrific. You're always beautiful. And thank you so much for inviting me to this wonderful event.
It's not an event without you.
Let's toast.
Cheers. Good health. You're so terrific.
And we'll be back in a moment, darling. So more interviews right here at Helen Yarmak's showroom in the Crown Building. Pink champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.